Do you want to become a web designer? Or maybe you just have a few questions and are looking for some more clarity. If you're struggling with this question about whether this is the right path for you or not in 2020, well then be sure to stick around, because in this video, I'm going to give you the clarity you need to look forward and never look back. This is for my fellow designers, developers, and for those of you brave souls just starting out. Let's get into it now. So what is web design? I'm sure you've Googled this already and you found answers on the internet like this one, and even this one. But to put it simply, web design is the visual and strategic design of content for a web page on the internet. That's simple. And is it still relevant in 2020? Yes, more than ever. With all the no-code tools available and that have been released throughout the years, there's even a lower barrier to entry to get into this field. So that's it. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Was the audio good? Yeah. We're not done? There's more? The video is titled, "What is Web Design?" No? Okay. All right, so we have some, can we take it from the top? So now that we know what web design is and that it's still relevant in 2020, let's go over the 4 key aspects that make up this field. And those are visual design, user experience design / information architecture, code, and software and tools. First, let's cover visual design. This is the appearance of your web page, which includes negative space, typography, layout, and media. And designing all of these elements to remain cohesive and consistent regardless of the browser's screen size is what we call responsive design. So first up is negative or white space. That's the white area around and in between the elements on your web page. Typography, that's the different fonts and sizes that you choose. Layout / hierarchy, that's the structure of your page and making sure things on the page are seen in the order that you intend the user to see them in. And your media. These are your images, videos, and graphic elements on the page. Next up is user experience / information architecture. And this is basically designing with the end user in mind. So designing with empathy, if you will. This is structuring the page in a way that the end user wants to see it, the content when they want to see it, and finding the most opportune moments to place in your CTAs to turn your visitors into customers. In my opinion, this is the most important aspect of web design, even over visual design. And yes, it is important for websites to be visually appealing. In fact, making our content look good is how we get visitors to stay on our page. But the end goal is to convert them into customers or believers of our message. What we don't want to do is focus so much on the visual design of our website that we don't take the user experience into consideration. Next up, code. Do I need to know how to code? The short answer, no, you don't. Like I mentioned before, there are plenty of no-code tools out there that allow you to build out your web experiences and never have to even touch a line of code. By no means do you need to learn code, but it will definitely give you a greater understanding of how the web works, how web pages are structured and function, and maybe even down the road help you work on a more complex project that would require something a little more advanced than these no-code tools that exist today. And finally, for the part that I love just as much as web design, the software and tools. I totally geek out when a new software or feature is announced. And when it comes to the hardware, I'm pretty sure my wife is going to kill me if I purchase another piece of tech. I'm being serious. Please, somebody, help me. That being said, you don't need to go out and buy a new computer, new design software, or subscribe to a new website builder. Use the tools and resources that you have at your disposal, unless you're using one of these. Then it's time to get a new computer. There are free trials out there for almost every software that you might need for web design, and you don't need a serious computer by no means. I just upgraded my computer after 8 years, and the only reason I did that was because I was going to be making these videos for you guys, and now I just realized I just spent a lot of money for you guys. Okay. Thanks. If you're just starting out or you're looking to upgrade, here are the tools and softwares that I use and that I recommend. A MacBook Pro, an iPad with an Apple Pencil, this is mainly for wireframing and note-taking, a Dell 4K monitor, a Magic Mouse 2, and a Magic Keyboard. For the softwares that I use, Adobe Creative Cloud, mainly Photoshop and Illustrator when it comes to web design, Webflow for building my websites, and for stock images and icons, I use FreePic, VectEasy, FlatIcon, and Unsplash.com. I've gone ahead and provided links for all of the softwares and tools that I mentioned, and I've also put together a great starter package for those of you guys starting with no computer, no software, nothing at all. Be sure to check that out in the links below. So, is web design right for you? Are you ready to dive in? If so, please let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, smash that subscribe button, and ding the notifications bell to be notified when I release my next video.